Hello, everyone, and good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. This meeting is for the temporary security services here at the St. Louis City Justice Center. Before we begin, I would just like to state that Commissioner Hayward is the chair for this meeting, but he has asked that I administer the meeting on his behalf. Um, Before we get started, let's go ahead and do a roll call of everyone that I have, well, the committee. I have Miss Tammy Ross,
Present.
Commissioner Nathaniel Hayward,
Present.
okay, Mr. Ryan Coleman,
Present, thank you.
yeah, and Miss Janika Hayden. Am I saying that right?
Yes, I'm present.
Yes. Okay, and then we have Mr. Brian Barbecuero. And okay, he is not with us. All right, so it does look like we do have a quorum. Oh, I'm sorry. We do have others on the phone or on the call. Can we please have them introduce themselves?
Yeah, I'm James Truss. I'm with In Prisonism Organization, and I'm just here to pretty much learn more about correctional staffing and I guess the safeguards surrounding the temporary security personnel.
Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick Morrow. I'm an attorney with the City Councilor's office.
Good afternoon. This is Mark Ashenbrenner from Shield Defense Agency.
Travis Sedger from Shield Defense Agency, CEO.
I'll be Ashenbrenner from Shield Defense Agency.
Good afternoon, Lisa Ashenbrenner from Shield Defense Agency.
Did we have everyone introduce themselves?
I'm Earlene Bell, Contract Compliance at CJC.
And I don't know if I introduced myself. I am Mignon Fraser-Faluque. I am with the Division of Corrections as a Fiscal Operations Support Manager.
Minion, it's nice to put a face to a name.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, we have talked back and forth a lot.
Right.
Yes. Do we have anyone else that would like to introduce themselves? Okay. All right. So looks like we do have a quorum and we'll go ahead and get this meeting started. The subject of this meeting is for the temporary security services here at the St. Louis City Justice Center. Each of the committee members should have already received a request for proposal. Does anyone have any questions or concerns in regards to the proposal as it is written? Or any changes you need to make?
No, look good to me. Thank you.
Okay.
I didn't have any corrections or anything, but we did a similar engagement a few months ago, and besides posting on our website, reached out to a few local firms to make sure that looked like they had a large presence. And so I was just wondering if there's any plans to directly send to anyone or yeah, or otherwise advertise.
No, we don't.
We haven't had any plans to send it to anyone.
Okay.
We were gonna put it on the website on Monday.
Okay.
I just have a couple of general questions, if that's okay.
Yes.
Why exactly are the temporary officers needed?
Yep.
Because right now we don't have enough higher staff by the city, so they will provide assistance to our correctional officers.
Okay, okay. And is there any type of minimum requirements or qualifications that they should have as opposed to the regular correctional officer?
So it will be the same. It's the same requirements across the board for the security and the correctional officers that are hired by the city.
And also, but no, they're not gonna be one. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so it's the same.
I'm
So
sorry, did I answer your question?
yeah, you said it was the same as the regular correctional officers. Okay, so
The
they
same
can.
requirements.
Okay, so it's the same requirements and qualifications. So does that mean that they have the same powers and duties as a correctional officer, the exact same?
So it will depend on the need of the facility at the time, and we will further discuss that. But as far as power, I don't think so. They will not have the same power as the correctional officer, which
Oh,
means, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm listening. I'm listening. I was just saying, oh, okay.
They won't have access to our systems or anything like that. So they won't be able to do some things that the correctional officers that are hired by the city will be able to do.
Oh, okay. So when it comes to like transporting detainees or supervising them and things like that, I'm just kind of wondering like what exactly will they be doing, I guess.
So we will train them on the same policies that our officers are trained on. There's a list on this RFP. I'm sorry, we don't have it, but there's a list of items
You're
that they
breaking
will
up a lot. I didn't hear most of that last
Yeah, I
part.
didn't.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
hear.
I'm sorry. Are you able to hear me now?
Mm,
I
Oh,
can
why
hear you
you can't?
now.
Okay, so they will be trained on the same thing that the correctional officers will be trained on. There are a few more things that are specialized that we want them to be trained on also. But as far as training, they will have the same. Now, will they be doing the same thing as a correctional officer? Most likely, probably not. And we'll talk about that a little further later on guess what can we talk about that in? The selection. But they will not have the same thing that the correctional officers have. And when I'm talking about the same thing, they will not have access to our systems to write notes and different things about the detainees.
Okay, so they can't write disciplinary reports.
They can't write disciplinary reports. That should come from our staff.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
I had a quick
So,
question as well. So a few months ago, there was a RFP put out for the City Justice Center as well. And I know an agency was selected. Is that the same thing as this, or replacing or working side by side with them, or is that separate?
Well, unfortunately, we did not sign a contract with the
Okay.
person that was selected. So this is, we're starting over.
Okay, so this will be
So
the third
this is,
time.
yes, it will be the
Okay.
third time. Yes. Yeah,
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
absolutely.
Ryan, good to see you again, buddy.
Hi, Travis.
who exactly who will be supervising them? The temporary correctional staff?
So they will be supervised by the same correctional staff that supervises the regular officers. So that will be your supervisor, your lieutenant, your captain, your chief of security.
Oh, so they have the same chain of command?
The same chain of command, yes. And then they also have their own supervisor that's on site a certain amount of hours per day.
Okay. Because I'm thinking like say something happened and there's a temporary security guard and a actual CO. Um, who's liable? Like who's liable at that point?
So I would say the correctional officer is the lead, so they will handle what needs to be handled.
Okay.
I don't know if we're taking any of this in order, but I caught a a typo that sort of messes with the understanding of a sentence. Can I tell you where that is?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's page 5 of the document under number 4, terms of any successfully negotiated contract.
Okay.
Okay, if we're there. Number 2, um, number 2, that first sentence, sort of after that comment, it says, and when recruitment is sufficient. And so it just kind of looks like there's a problem of some sort with that sentence.
Okay, the contractor must supply appropriate training security guards under a tiered staffing approach. And when recruitment is sufficient, do you think we should?
We can remove it. If there's any questions about that part, we can remove
So
it.
are you saying and when recruitment is sufficient, you want to go ahead and take that out?
You suggest
No,
we
I'm not
take that
saying
out?
anything. I'm saying that it
Okay.
doesn't, that as a sentence on its own doesn't really make sense. And so it requires some sort of attention from whoever wrote it to make sure that the point is clear.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you were just trying to say when recruitment is sufficient and not like the comma and, but I don't really know what the intention was. It just didn't look right as a sentence.
Okay. So I said the comment and recruitment is sufficient. Contractor must supply appropriate training security guards under a tiered staffing approach when recruitment is sufficient. Okay. Yes, we can update that.
There we go. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Does anyone else have any questions or comments or changes to the request for proposal?
How long is the Division of Corrections academy style training?
The academy is the academy for the correctional officers, it's 8 weeks.
Okay. Is that like part-time classes or is that like 8 hours a day?
It's 8 hours a day
Right on.
for the correctional officers.
Right. Thank you.
Is the training the same for the temporary staff also, or do they come in already trained?
No, so we will provide training. We will go over the division will provide training.
Okay, same thing, 8 weeks, 8 hours a day.
So they will provide training. We will provide the necessary training. So we'll go over the necessary policies that we feel they need to know while working in the division. So yes, they will receive training.
So their training is more policy oriented type of thing.
It's the same as the officers.
Okay.
It's the same training. It's all policy.
Okay.
I wonder if just for the understanding of interested firms when they first see this title,
Well,
I wonder if it's more.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I wonder if it's more appropriate to call this temporary correctional officers rather than temporary security guards. It sounds like they're going to be doing more than what a security guard generally does. And I may be understanding that incorrectly, and you don't need to change it on my account. I just want to make that point.
So we just want to make sure that whoever applies for this know that it's not just correctional officers, that we can utilize the security people for this
Sure.
also. Yeah, so
Right.
that's why we left the title as that.
That's fair.
I have an additional question too. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Previously, the RFP stated this was a 3-year with 2 1-year renewals. Is that the same thing, or is this now temporary and more short term?
It's still gonna be the same. So 3 years with 2 1-year renewals. It's still gonna be the same length of the contract, but it's just temporary. It's just basically to fill in where needed, and I guess is where the temporary comes in.
Okay, so is it more of a part-time as needed, or is it full-time through the 3 years?
It's full-time.
Well, it's a full-time when needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question, guys, when you're referring to the full-time as needed, can you speak to a little more specifically as to what you anticipate that being?
One second.
So as the contract stated, it states 15 security guards for a 24-hour day. But as we know, sometimes that doesn't always occur. So we will work with whatever you can provide the division.
Okay, thank you.
So your staffing request is 15 24/7 if we can provide it.
Yes.
Yes,
Got
you
it.
can provide it.
Another question, timeline, do you anticipate, when would you be making your decision and when would you want services to start?
January 1st.
Okay, thank you.
Service would start. So the proposal hopefully will be advertised on the 31st, with proposals due on September 30th.
Another question, guys. When you were doing your kind of last round of discussions after the last RFP process, was there anything that you were finding difficult to accomplish or making it challenging for you to enter into an agreement with an operator?
Well, I think there was nothing necessarily difficult. I believe the process that we started off with, a bid in instead of the selection committee process, was the issue. It's not that we received the bids and there was an issue with them. It was just the process of how it was handled.
Okay, thanks.
I've got a question. How does the cost of temporary security compare with recruiting, retaining, and compensating permanent correctional officers? Oh, did you answer?
Hold on for a second, we're freezing. Hold on for a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're back. As far as the salary is concerned,
Uh, I'm
that-
just I was just asking about the cost associated with both. How do they compare?
I think they compare about the same, but of course, the contractor or the vendor, the security vendor, will decide on what the pay will be when it comes to their staff.
Oh, okay. So the cost, and I'm just making sure I'm hearing you right. I'm saying that the cost associated with recruiting and training regular officers for the city, as far as the city is concerned, is compared to the same as to hiring a temporary security firm.
Yeah, I think it'll be all the same. The city employees may get benefits. That your contractor, it's up to them what they decide to do. And sometimes what we found is that they don't necessarily have benefits, but when you average it out, the pay will be close to the same.
Okay.
Yes.
You able to share with what you have seen in the past for compensation? Hourly rate?
And I'm sorry, do we have that with us? We didn't bring that forward. And I do apologize. We didn't bring it with us because we normally don't share it in this process, in this part of the process.
Right.
There's a little bit of cutting in and out, so I'm sorry I missed what you said.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
We didn't bring it with us. We normally don't share the salaries at this stage of the process. So I'm
Okay.
sorry, I do apologize. I didn't bring it with me.
No, you're okay.
Commissioner, we're here today for the approval of the RFP, right?
Yes, that's only the approval. Yes.
Great.
Are there any other questions that we have? Has everyone looked at the dates? Are the dates on the request for proposal okay? I think we can make those. Okay.
I mean, wait, is there a date in here for us to reconvene, or that's not what you're talking about? You just mean dates for the respondents?
Correct.
Oh,
So
okay.
we won't
Yeah.
reconvene until probably October.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't see any problems with that. I don't think actually I saw. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, you referenced questions and how questions can be asked. Yeah, so I don't have any other comments.
Okay.
You'll probably have a few less questions now that the folks from Shield were
Oh,
on.
yeah. Okay. Anyone else have any questions in regards to the RFP? Any changes or additions? No. So I would like to call for a motion to approve the RFP with the proposed deadlines and the proposed distribution methods to be advertised on the city website.
So moved.
All
Is
second.
there, all right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you for participating. Do we have any other business that we'd like to discuss? No. All right, motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, you all have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.